서울지방경찰청 여자형사기동대 11기 광미영 형사.
아, 이 손만.
미친 새끼가!
손사! 미쳤어요!
오늘 새벽 3시경 20대 여성의 자살로 추정되는 사건이 또다시 발생했습니다.
최근에 디지털 성범죄라고 퍼져나가는 속도도 어마무시해요.
혈액에서 마약 성분하고 마취 성분이 검출됐대요.
이 사건 우리가 진짜 우리밖에 없어.
원년이야!
NYPD다 이 씹탱이들아!
How does the movie make you feel? The movie Miss Mrs. Cops tells us about how the two main characters, Mio, a former police squad officer who started working at the public service center after marriage, and Jihye, a policewoman, team up to solve the case of young woman committing suicide after being trapped in the drug, rape, and film network. However, this movie gave us mixed emotions, such as happy, sad, furious, and many more. First of all, it is a light-hearted movie to watch as it is full of comedy and slapstick action, which does not focus heavily on the serious matter, so it is enjoyable for all ages. Not only that, we also feel sad when we realize the reality of how women are treated differently from men as portrayed by Miyong and Jihye. In addition, the unsupportive teamwork will make our blood rush as other policemen just avoid the drug, rape, and film cases to focus more on the important cases for the opportunity of promotion, which is unreasonable of them to do so.
First problem that can be seen from the movie is the struggle of women working as a police officer. When women choose to become a police officer, start their own family, it can be said that it's hard for them to grab the attention of higher-ups to give them higher status position because as a woman in the family, they were also responsible of the household of the family, taking care of their husband and children, which make them busy. So they were always having the crisis of whether being downgraded on position in the department of police or having the probability to be on forced dismissal on the job when there are reorganization in the department coming, just like in the scene shown. The second problem of the movie could be the lack of the teamwork spirit. In the scene, there were actually 6 members of the squad on the van at the time of the incident, but only 2 of them got off the scene where there was a hint of the suspect they needed to track down. It could be seen that only Mrs. Mi-young and Miss Jihye of the team agreed to pursue the perpetrators of the spy cam crime without the assistance of the rest of the team because they believe it is not their duty while they are an actual prey under the perpetrators who have been destroyed by the criminal. It can be seen that there are weak line of the teamwork spirit.
Next, I will explain about the message of this movie. In this movie, it involves the police organizations where the message can be seen there is a lack of teamwork and discrimination towards women who had been married. I am agree with this movie where there is the discrimination towards women who had been married can be seen under chapter 3 that is about perception and learning in organizations, which is under stereotyping that is categorical thinking. It is because the police organization think that when a career woman is married, their performance will be decreased due to focus on the family and leads to imbalance in work. This can be seen between the conversations of Miyang and the heads departments of the public service complaint, where they state that they have their own patients. However, after marriage and give birth, they cannot continue their positions and being transferred to the office rather than work at a site. There is a lack of teamwork under chapter 7 that is about team, which will affect the teamwork performance. The lack of teamwork can be seen when Jihye's teammates refuse to help her and Miyong to catch the culprit of the sex videotaping because they state that these cases cannot get them for promotions. Thus, Jihye teams cannot get promotion due to a lot of unsolved cases under them.
The first solution of stereotype is to implement the new policy at the organisation. This new policy will be stated that the martial status will not affect any employee's career. With the existence of this new policy, it will protect employees from experiencing bad effect of stereotype at workplace. Through this movie, it been seen that Mi Yang been transferred from the criminal department to service department due to her martial status as a married woman, when actually she have the best performance and enjoy being in special task force. So in order to prevent this situation from happen, implement the new policy. The second solution for stereotype is to reassign work groups. Employers should consider the job that has been assigned to employees. The employer can ask the employees whether they are satisfied with their current job or not. And if they don't, the employer can ask what the employees want and give opportunity to employees. For example, head of service department still want to work at the task force unit, but due to her martial status as a married woman, she been transferred to service department, and obviously she's not happy with that. So the employer is supposed to ask before transfer their employees.
So there are two solutions for bad teamwork spirit. The first one is leadership involved in any teamwork. The function of the leader is to plan what should be prioritized first, so that the team members know what they should do. Besides, the leader should cooperate in the team and not hands over the work to the team members only. For example, in this movie, it shows that the police unit captain usually sleep during the work hours. He should be more active and concerned with the case happens during that time. The second solution is establish effective communications. It is important to practice good communication. The team should make sure that each member listen and understand the concern of the fellow team members. This does not mean that the team members have to agree, but despite the opinion differences, they can cooperate to work out for a solution and move forward as a team. For example, in this movie, when Detective Cho was desperately asking for her team to help her, they should listen first to what is she going to say and try to communicate in a better way so that they can find something important about the case.